we're the Shahs.
Hi.
You're supposed to say your name.
You didn't tell me that.
What, like, obviously I've just said we're the Shahs, so you're going to be like, I'm Liam.
My name is Liam Shah, evidently.
I'm Sangeeta. We recently found out that we're having a bubba. So this is going to be our first child.
Yes, and we're going to try and document some of this, just to basically share some experiences, right?
Yeah, I think we're part way through our pregnancy, and just watching, I guess, lots of other channels and talking to friends who've been through it. There's still a lot of yucky stuff that people don't talk about, so we're just gonna put ourselves out there.
Yeah, I mean, we've looked online, we've looked on websites and blogs and stuff, and as Sangeeta said, that there's not actually that much available to kind of
like real talk.
Yeah, all of the information is a bit too glossed over, a bit sugar coated, and it says everything is going to be great and really positive.
Everything is going to be great.
But we just wanted to share some more real life experiences and collate it all into one place, nice and easily accessible for everyone.
Yeah, so we like hope that you enjoy our journey with us and you get something out of it, or your partner gets something out of it. So hi, welcome. So this first video, we thought we'd talk about, without going into actual detail, but our process in getting pregnant.
Obviously, we did the really obvious part, which was fun.
Yeah, but the story to that is that I probably don't look it, but I am a lot older than him.
She does look it.
No, I don't. Everyone says I look younger.
I'm just kidding.
No, you throw me off. For reminding me I'm old. I am an older lady. So everybody around us was sort of telling us that it would take like...
Well, everyone said to us like a year and a half minimum. Like most people we know, they were saying about a year and a half they've been trying and stuff like that. So when we had a discussion about wanting to have a baby...
There was a timeline. And the baby had been scheduled in for towards the end of next year.
You can't just schedule them in like a doctor's appointment.
Yeah, but that's
really
basically what the time. Yeah, but that's what the timeline was.
So basically,
based on what everybody was saying, that it would take at least a year, factoring in the fact that I'm a little bit older.
So yeah, we agreed like we're going to start trying to have a baby, and then on the basis that we thought, right, we start now. It'll probably take us about a year and a half to get pregnant. So we started trying, and then what happened, babe?
2 months later, we found out that we're pregnant. But I did say to you that you know about my welcoming womb, that it would happen a lot sooner.
You did say it was very hospitable.
It was very hospitable.
So yeah, 2 months later, you told me that you were pregnant. So
well.
You said that you thought you were pretty quickly, actually, didn't you?
Yeah, because my period was late, I guess, by 3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
I mean, that happens anyway because I'm not very regular. But I started looking really bloated, or started feeling really bloated immediately, and I couldn't suck it in. So I was like... something is not right here, and I'm telling you we're pregnant. And he was like, you're being ridiculous, like you've just had too much pizza basically, and it was during lockdown, so that could have been a thing, but I was so sure, so I went out and bought like 2 packs of pregnancy tests. Yeah.
What was it, a twin pack? Either way.
Yeah, so we did do it twice, obviously positive both times. I think our reactions were a little bit...
I think we did one day, and then we thought, right, well, let's leave it a couple of days, and then we did another one, and that also came back positive. And it was at that point, I was like, okay, cool, this is definitely happening now.
I think our reactions were quite different, weren't they?
Yeah, I was really excited, and you not so much. And that's not because you didn't want a baby. think that Sangeeta had a slightly different mindset where it was like, this doesn't really fit the plan that we talked about around maybe a year to a year and a half later we'll have a baby. So you were in denial for a little while about the fact that we'd agreed that we were having a baby. She was like, no, we didn't agree. And I was like, well, we did agree.
But we agreed that it was going to be towards the end of next year.
But that's the part that you can't help, babe.
Well, that's the part that I obviously
didn't pay attention to
or take seriously. Probably should have. But anyway, it did take, I think, from all the reactions that I've sort of seen on YouTube and stuff like that, and like talking to friends, everyone's reaction has been really different. You know, some of our friends and cousins were just like, oh my god, this is great. You know, they'd planned for it, it happened. We had planned for it, it just happened a little bit sooner. And it's funny now, but I think at the time I was quite emotional because I think the reality of our reality changing, it did really hit. That, you know, everything was going to change. Like, I find the way we financed and budget stuff, that was now going to change. You know, the just really like crazy stuff. Like, I guess that now in the grand scheme of things, does it even really matter? But it was like, oh my god, like there's so many holidays that we haven't done. There's so many activities, because we're both like doing like lots of like physical activities. There's so many activities that we haven't done, and we'll never ever be able to do it now. And you know, we found out that we were pregnant during the first lockdown, and
being COVID-19, just in case we don't know when you're watching this, I suppose.
Yeah, COVID-19, the first time that we were in lockdown in the UK. It was really sort of an uncertain time, especially for me and my work, and also at that time, you know, I was looking at new avenues of starting maybe something of my own, and now it all sort of thrown up in the air because now it was going to be this like small but big responsibility that was about to come. And I think, I don't know whether it was the combination of the hormones at that time and all these emotions all sort of coming together. I'll be honest, like I didn't feel as happy as the stories that I hear from other people. Not that I was unhappy about having a baby, it was just overwhelming.
Yeah, and I think the main thing to that for everyone else is that can be normal. I think the one thing that I found initially hard with that was I was so excited, and to see Sangeeta not excited and essentially saying, well, hold on a minute, we didn't even plan this, and being almost in denial about it all was a bit disheartening to me. But the main thing for me as a partner was just trying to be consistently positive and consistently supportive to Sangeeta, because I knew that she would come around, and I knew that it was just a process that she needed to mentally go through to get to where we are now, which is obviously Sangeeta being super excited. So I'm glad we did it, but it's just more to say, like, as a partner, don't worry too much if your partner is not as excited in the beginning. I'm sure they'll get there.
I think what really helped was, so it was sort of really up and down. I was really up and down, and yeah, you were consistently positive, but you sort of really helped me to rationalize all my concerns.
Yeah.
You know, so we are going to become a 4 because we do have a third child, Ollie, which I'm sure at some point he will like wake up and make loads of noise. But it was, you did, like I said, you sort of really helped me to see things from a logical perspective, and sort of talk through all the concerns that I had, whether they were with how family was going to react, or what a world was going to look like as well. We are really fortunate. We do have space in our house, for a baby to have their own room, and so it's like all these thoughts about, oh my god, where's all the stuff going to go, and and he was just like, it's okay, we can, we'll rework our storage, we've got all this space and we can do this, and sometimes when he was really practical, I was just like, oh, for goodness sake, that's not what I need from you right now. And and he could start to tell, and it was kind of like, okay, he switched to, we're together in this, like we are together. And also we're really fortunate that we do have a really big support network. And he sort of just, you were constant in those, like, sort of, I guess, messages to me. It's like, you're not alone, you've got me, but we've also got this huge network around us, and together we're just going to figure things out. And that's a big thing, like you just have to trust your instinct, I guess, and you'll just figure it out.
So I think that's probably our thought process and our experience from, I suppose, when we first found out we were pregnant. So maybe we'll leave it there on that, and we'll cover off some other topics soon. But essentially, welcome to the channel, guys, and we'll talk to you more about some other topics, and just let us know what you thought in the comments. So thanks, and we'll see you again soon.